What's up, my triple loving YouTube friends? It's been a while, huh? Well, we are getting ready to load up a couple sleds for the upcoming Princeton, Minnesota swap meet. Trent and I are going to be out there. We're going to do some swapping. We're going to bring some sleds, parts, all kinds of fun stuff. I think I'm even going to build a bunch of trash cans and bring them along. So any of you watching YouTube that's going to be out to Princeton and you want to pre-order one, I will add my email into the bottom of the description so you can get a hold of me ahead of time and let me know what you're looking for. So, yeah, look at this gorgeous site here. Wow. How often do you see a red 86 Iroc parked next to some beautiful triples like this? That's not very often. Talk about an awesome blend of the 80s and 90s. Woohoo! Yeah, this is rocking right now. It's Trenton's Iroc right there. He built it 8 years ago. God, I can't believe it's been that long. But yeah, Trenton built this car 8 years ago when he was in high school. And she is one gorgeous, very gorgeous machine there. Got the lineup here. And this is the thing that Trent and I are kind of struggling with right now, is what sleds to bring. And I think I want you guys to add in the comments section down there what you would like to see out there. If you're coming out to the swap meet, or if you're not, and you just want to give an opinion of what sleds we should bring, we're trying to figure it out. What are you leaning towards, Trenton?
I'm thinking 2-bag and Freedom.
2-bag and Freedom. That's not a bad option. Here's 2-bag right here. It's all brand new. Never even really got to ride it. We test rode it around the yard a few times, but that was it. That's a new build. I wouldn't mind seeing this one out there, though. Part Sled. She's gorgeous. Same thing, brand new. Never got to ride it. I mean, got any one of these, really. Then we got Freedom over here and Wet Basement. We got Wet Basement sitting here, leaning out the door, taking a peek outside. We got Freedom here. Yeah, I don't think that'd be a bad build to bring out there. Any of these. Any of them, I think, would be a good choice. But add down the comment section down there. Help us make up our mind. God, you know, it's like, what two do you pick? What two do you pick? Definitely, I think one of these have to go because they're brand new. Definitely probably one of them. Yeah, if I brought Part Sled, I'd probably have a for sale sign on it. So I don't know if I should bring that one out there. I might not come home with it. So not that I don't like it. It's just when you have so many, sometimes you just got to part with one and you just got to pick one. And being I never rode it, I'm not in love with it yet. I built it. It's awesome. But I never rode it. So I don't know what I'd be missing if I sold it. You know, it'd be a mystery. But I ain't saying it's for sale. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I brought it out there, I'd more than likely have to put a for sale sign on there. And it might be one of them prices that it's not actually for sale, if you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, help us make up our mind. So we'll be at the Princeton Swap. Trent, what's the dates again?
The 23rd and 24th.
Yeah, so it's a Friday and a Saturday of August, at the end of August. So Trenton's wearing some of the Wedge Life stuff here that Shane sent him. Shane's a very generous person. Thank you again, Shane Jackson. Very generous with sending us stuff to wear. Yeah, very generous guy. I'll put a link to his website too, so you guys can hit Shane up for some stuff to wear. But I'm going to walk over to my camper. When I'm not building sleds, I'm usually building something pretty crazy or working on something that I know nothing about. And this project for the last 2 weekends is definitely one of them things I know nothing about, but I'm learning. And I took a crash course on all about solar, and I think I got a fairly decent understanding. And so I contacted a company here in Minnesota. Actually, it's just down the road from me. It's Soda Solar. And he sold me a DIY package to do it all myself because I'm cheap and I like to do my own work anyways. So, yeah, I looked at a lot of pictures of stuff that other people did. So I added a full solar system to our fifth wheel. And I have it unplugged right now. And I'm going to leave it unplugged for the next week. And when I get here, hopefully everything's still running. That's what I'm hoping for. But the gist of it is this Multi Plus is your charger inverter. That powers up everything. Everything in the camper now is 110, even though I'm not plugged into 110. Running off my battery bank, everything in the camper is now 110. This little guy right up here, this is a 12-volt charger, so when I'm plugged into my truck, that will put charge into the battery bank. This one up here is a solar charger, which is hooked to that switch there, which those wires run to the roof to four 200-watt solar panels. So I have 800 watts of solar. And this is the Lynx distributor. So basically everything, this is like a big bus bar, basically. Everything ties to there and comes back out and goes to all of its locations. So then we got a smart shunt down here, so I can actually on my phone see what I'm putting out for power, what I'm using basically. And I got my main disconnect right here. That basically shuts the whole system down. So, and then I got two lithium batteries that are rated at 280 amp hours each. So I got 560 amp hours of power. And then I got a backup Onan generator with its own starting battery. That is the one hiccup. And every project I do, I always have to have some sort of a hiccup. And the hiccup I'm having right now is my transfer switch, which your shore power goes to, that inverter goes to, and the Onan generator goes to is to an automatic transfer switch. I don't know why, but this is my kind of luck, is the generator will not transfer over. It starts, it runs, but it will not transfer over, and you cannot power off the generator right now. And I suck at electrical. I do. And troubleshooting, I suck. So this might be a trip in, and I'm hoping Sean at Soda Solar helps me out. I'm hoping. I'm gonna have to run that idea by him this week. But anyways, right now I can look up on my phone and it shows I have 3 days worth of battery life, and that's with no charging from the solar. That's just what would come out of my batteries right now with a refrigerator. I got a residential refrigerator, and that was the whole reason of doing the solar, was because of this refrigerator. It has to be on all the time. And so my battery bank is showing that I have 3 days at the amperage that it's drawing right now to keep the fridge running. It says I have 3 days until the batteries are dead. So hopefully the sun charges them somewhat and keeps it alive, because when I come back in a week, if it's dead, I'll have some minor disappointments, I guess. So, but that's my life. That's my story. So comment on where'd Trenton go? Yeah, I was gonna have him start up one of the sleds here. Well, we'll start 2-bag. That one's easy enough for me to start. Let me turn the gas on. I was gonna fire up one of the RXLs, but we'll start up 2-bag. We gotta have a sled start in the video. Gotta have a sled start. Let me find the choke. Oh, I got a little ambitious there. Well, being there's no gas in that fuel filter, I have a feeling that thing's rock dead out of gas. We usually siphon all the gas out of our sleds for the summertime, so I'm guessing it's completely out of gas. We got a little fire out of what was ever in the bowls there, but I don't see any fuel come in the fuel filter. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we have a pile of parts at the powder coater right now. Trenton's hoping to pick up in next week, and then we'll have nothing but beauty laying out on the tables with all them parts that he had powder coated for the 650 turbo build. And that's another one I got to come up with a name for that pumpkin 650 turbo build. Is usually the names just pop right in my head, and this one I'm struggling on, and I'll come up with something. Got a suggestion for that one? Throw it out there. I'll see if something sticks. Thanks, guys. Oh, that Iroc.